That is true. So the last story of the day, you got the Highland Park shooter. This is a white boy who dressed in drag and just started shooting up the Fourth of July
Can I
parade.
make a disclaimer before you continue?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
If you do not live in Illinois, preferably Chicago, this was not Chicago, people. This
Right,
is not Chicago.
right, right,
This is a town
right.
north of Chicago.
North.
I had
Right.
motherfuckers blowing me. I'm like, oh my God, was you? First of all, you know I ain't outside. That's number one. Number two, it was not Chicago.
That is
Okay,
true.
continue.
So this, I guess what he did, he put on his mother's clothes when it goes shoot up the parade.
He
They
said woke
was
up dead.
he should have, but he tried to apply for a FOI card for the people that's not in Chicago. That's a gun card. He tried to apply for one. They said he was mentally unstable.
His
All kind.
bum ass daddy got it for
He threatened his mother. So now people are looking. They want the parents locked up, which I do, or at least the daddy. I don't know the mother
him. I'm about
involved.
to say the mother allegedly, according to some stories, I only read like two, um, did not approve. The father, and he turned around and did an interview and said he had no regrets on helping his son get a firearm.
Yeah, he should be charged.
What?
He
And
should be locked the fuck up.
yes, and I'm gonna tell you who else, because like and here's what I don't get about people. The father should be charged, but some of the people that say the father should be charged are not saying that the parents that supplied the kids to R. Kelly shouldn't. How do you feel like that, Houseway? All of them should be charged.
Oh, we didn't get on our Kelly.
That nigga ain't never getting out.
That nigga gonna be 80 years old by the time I get
He's
out.
not even gonna be 80 because if they gave him 30 years in New York, that nigga still got charges. I think here and in Georgia.
Hold on.
Yeah.
The only way he would get convicted here is if Kim Fox is out.
You
If
stupid.
Kim
But
Fox
you're right.
is here, she's gonna fuck
You
that up.
you you about no, but you know why she might do it? Because she's a woman. And I'm not being chauvinistic. I'm saying Kim Fox placates and she plays to her audience.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
but
saying?
I still think she dumb, so she gonna fuck that up.
Okay. I mean, I wish I could disagree with you more vigorously, but I can't. But I mean, okay. So we talking about the Highland Park. Let's get back on that because R. Kelly, we could do like a whole hour on this Negro.
I don't
Um,
even want to talk about his ass no more. I am tired of the conversation
I'm
because
I,
of
I'm
you.
so glad that it's over with because I'm tired of the hypocrisy
Yeah,
surrounding R. Kelly, and because nobody wants to look at the bigger thing. But as far as this Highland Park shooter, yes, his
Yeah,
old
that is
man
not
need
Chicago. It's North Chicago.
it's
That
not
actually
it's
ain't had
not.
shit to do with us. That was white people,
And I had some.
and we should have been minding our business.
There you go. And
That
I
shit
had
ain't got
people
shit to do with us.
people was coming up to me here like, yo, y'all wild in the shot. I was like, that's not Chicago. I say there was nothing melanated about that situation.
right.
At all, at fucking all.
you know.
I
I
mean,
felt like it was a setup anyway because if you noticed, it was like random cities across the country where it was shooting on the 4th of July. Like, come on, man.
now I do feel sorry for the 2-year-old child because both his parents were shot dead, and some lady came and grabbed him and brought him to safety, and now he got to grow up without parents. That's fucked up. This
Well,
is
he
why
has to
we
grow
need
up.
the death
They
penalty.
have to grow. They have to grow up without biological parents because hopefully he'll be put in a room in a home where that love can still be shown and he can still be raised accordingly. But yeah, that's a fucked up feeling to have to learn and grow up knowing that this motherfucker killed my parents.
Yeah.
Why did you put the asterisk on the word hell? Is that like the worst curse word that you could put on this
You gotta ask JT
motherfucker?
that. Hey, ask JT. He the one that did.
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, I know he
Unless that
Derek
was
did know he
autocorrect.
did. Yeah, I know. And but at some points you got to break it to him. So that's you know
That's a that maybe not. You know, I mean because there are situations where you are like okay, this is going off into like some whole other shit. But there's situations where you have to tell kids like that because they may need a blood transfusion, they
right.
may need organ donation, and they're not a match. Well, why ain't I a match? Well, well, nigga, we not your parents, shit like that. So, I mean,
Yeah, it's but I blame the government on this shit too because you took away all these mental health facilities that a lot of these people could have possibly got help.
no, they didn't. They just sent them to your ass.
So, but you got people that say in jail ain't the answer,
Club
and then
Med.
you
Here's
got
my thing:
people.
is no form of
Motel 6.
incarceration is the answer.
Leave the
So
light on for you.
there's no form of incarceration that's the answer. But you don't want these motherfuckers around you. So what we gonna put them? You don't want to put them in a mental facility. Cool. You don't want to put them in jail. Okay. But you don't want them in your neighborhood. So where the fuck we gonna put them?
You gonna put
Abraham
them
Lincoln.
in a poor neighborhood.
But here's the thing: ain't no fences around the broke.
That's
See, crime is fine. Drugs was never an issue until Bobby started getting high. See what I'm saying? Long as Junebug and them was getting high, didn't nobody give a fuck. See, crime is not an issue until Bobby starts wielding the gun and shooting up schools. But even then, it's not an issue because black men will capitulate and say and come with their hands up and not be any threat and will get gunned the fuck down. White boys have shown you that they will shoot up an entire fucking school with military grade arsenal and walk away from that unscathed. They ain't gonna take your ass to Burger King.
yeah, that's true.
Whopper.
Did you want cheese on that? We supersizing this bitch? Fuck out of here, man. Y'all,
When
they
did
fucked
they stop
around and got
saying
me.
supersize?
They just started asking you more medium or large.
Random thought.
Right.
But
So they
yeah.
can charge you. Everything is about the almighty dollar.
And charge you the same thing, but if you notice, if you put a
No, they took away that dollar menu.
no, if you put a small fry and a large thing, it looked like a large.
All I
Mine
know
does.
is that goddamn it, I went to Wendy's the other day and got a large frosty and was mad than a motherfucker.
Did you get that strawberry joint?
It was good too. It was good too, yo. But all I'm saying, is that that shit look like a medium. I like this a large, yo. You just charged me damn near $5 for this shit.
It looked like a medium.
You
Shit,
do you hear
usually the drinks be big as
But
hell.
it was the frosty joint. And I was like, you gave me this. I said, this a large? I was mad. I just know I was mad.
You know they're gonna find every way to to try to make a dollar. So
Yeah.
well I want to put this out here. So for you all that don't know that I had a battle with cancer last year. Going into this year. And between that, D moving, shells with the overtime. So that's why we took a hiatus, so to say. Right now is in remission. I go back on the 29th for a PET scan. You know, keep our fingers crossed. Hopefully, it have him come back. But I will say this: make sure that whatever doctor you go to, if they ain't doing right by you, get rid of their ass. Find somebody that do. Because had it not been for a nurse practitioner, I might not be here today. Because my doctor kept misdiagnosing me for 6 to 7 months. And
Damn.
had we caught it earlier, you know, maybe things would have went a lot better. But when they caught it, I was at stage 4. So I ended up getting rid of her because of the medicine that they had me on had my blood sugar spike. And I would call her, contact her. I was going to the emergency room. I mean, my blood sugar got up to 680 at one point. And she gonna tell me, we'll monitor it for a week. And if it don't go down, then I'll put you on insulin. So I ended up going to my wife's doctor, got it down. I said, okay, I don't want that bitch as my doctor anymore. I'm switching over. So I ended up changing doctors. So what I'm saying is, if you don't take care of you, ain't nobody else gonna take care of you. You
Right.
know?
Even though there's a horrible stipulation when it comes to Black people going to the doctor anyway, especially if their doctor is not
It's
particularly
non-melanated.
Yeah. That's a whole nother topic we could touch on.
Because they believe we can take more. They say, oh,
Yeah.
you can take a little bit more pain. You can take a
Right.
little more discomfort. You all right.
Man, look, one of the nurses
And then you find out years later you a
Right.
fucking alien or some shit.
One of the nurses that had to put the needle, because the needle ain't your regular needle when they put it in the port in your chest. And that motherfucker thick. I had one nurse, man. My wife had to hold my legs down because I was about to knock this motherfucker out. About 2 times she couldn't get it in. Now you ain't trying a third. Go get somebody else. And that shit hurts like hell going in. I mean, you can't do it. Get somebody else.
Yeah, medical system ain't shit.
Yeah.
They not. I mean, plain and simple.
We glad you here, and we glad that we can
Right.
that we can be here doing this shit with you one more again.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
For sure. So anything y'all want to say to the family before we get off here?
see you niggas next week.
Deuces.
Hold on, Sales. What happened to Feel the Real? Come on now. We
Nigga, I done forgot. We back.
We out of here.
Until next time, motherfucker.
See you niggas next week.
All right, y'all. Hey, it's your truth versus my logic.
All that. We out of here.
Feel the real.